Okay, I thought today was going to be sunny, but we seem to have quite a lot of cloud, unfortunately. I just want to take a different route back from the one I took last time when we were on this route. I'm not going to say much because it would take too long to talk. I'd have ridden past it by the time I'd explain what I want to say, and there's probably not really enough space for titles on the screen, to be honest, because things are quite close together. So I'll probably miss out a lot of what I was going to say. I'll maybe say the odd thing, personal comments rather than like things of historical interest, and there's plenty of that, believe me, but I just don't think that today is the day to do that. Maybe it'd be better to do that on an iPhone and stop the bike, you know. I don't know, whatever. Let's go. Okay. Never been here before. Oh wow, I didn't realise there was actually a little estate here. I thought it was just a few houses. Yeah, okay. Gonna head up towards well, down towards Picton Clark. Okay, that there is the there's a lock-up where they used to lock up the drunks in the 19th century, and that's the Abbey Cinema, as was, and Picton Clock is just over to the right. Hunter's Lane, I didn't know what it was called. 20 zone. Yeah, this is really nice when it's snowing, but obviously not on a motorbike. And the leaves are really, really dangerous, obviously, in the autumn. That's why I didn't come down here. Yeah, there's a nice churchyard to the left. Going to be using that for filming on the e-bike quite soon. And there's also going to be a festival of light here apparently, which is just like kind of not quite the black.
Turn left,
Turn left. I know. Yeah, not quite the Blackpool illuminations, but it's a bit more upmarket, like kind of arty and stuff, installations, whatever. So probably be out filming that soon. Yeah, that's Picton Road over there to the right. And this park, this is actually where I, well, just over, we'll pass by where I come to drink my cans at the moment instead of going to the pub. It's a lot cheaper. Yeah, they've got some nice logs here, and you can just watch the dogs. There's no squirrels, unfortunately, but there's like dogs. And I like watching the scooters. You know, there's toy scooters. I like just watching people provide those. You know, really kind of easygoing kind of ambience. Because my head races a lot of the time and I need to calm down. When I'm not drinking as much, and I'm not drinking much at all at this moment, you know, it's kind of, I find it really difficult. Oh, there's the churchyard, sorry, I got that wrong. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I've got my right indicator on, so I must be going now. I've never come this way before, actually. Nice and slow. I'm actually on the speed limit now, believe it or not. 25 limit. This junction is a nightmare as a pedestrian because if you cross where the grass verges, you'll see a triangle in the middle. You've got two-way traffic on both sides, and it seems like a kind of dual carriageway, but it's not. It's actually two sets. It's actually two parallel carriageways. Sorry. Oh, hang on. Should I have gone that way? No. Oh yeah, I don't fucking know. I don't care. Yeah, you can go this way because, as I said, it's two-way traffic, so you've got it to go this way. You see, it's really confusing. It's like two-way traffic here, two-way traffic there. You're in the middle of the road, just here, and you're just expecting. You don't expect to have to look to the right again. You have to look to the left, and of course, I mean, you know, they come quite fast around there. They don't just do 20, like I'm doing. Good point. Okay, here we go then. Left indicator. Yeah, cool. I mean, there's no speed cameras around these roads, so there's quite a lot in the vicinity, but no one actually on this one. So I'm really taking a mental note of where they are. Now, how do I, it's telling me to do? It's telling me to go left. Okay, I'll go left. I was going to go right, but because I know I can go right, but it's advising that I go left. Oh, hang on. Well, I can go straight ahead, surely. Oh right, it thinks that's left. It's not. It's basically straight ahead from here. I don't know why the sat nav gets so confused sometimes, because really, I mean, it gets some of the, you know, the lane changes and stuff. It gets all that stuff right, and then there's things like something's bang on straight ahead of you, and it says turn this way, or it says like kind of veer left when you actually have to turn left. It really can be quite confusing. But I'll tell you what, I've gotten really used to it. I'm probably dependent upon it now, I think, which is possibly a bad thing, but I'm going to need it quite. I have to get used to like listening to it, being able to hear it in the wind. I mean, I know I can turn the volume up, but I don't really want to do that. I'd rather, I'm actually going to probably start listening to music a little as well while I'm riding, but you know, when we're actually travelling later in the year, I've got to really be paying attention to that sat nav, because I'm going to be almost never in familiar territory. That, by the way, is well, it's not where I buried my mum and dad, but that's the company that's where I went to arrange the funerals. And oddly enough, it's not such a horrible memory, because, you know, the thing is, when they've only just gone, it kind of feels like they're almost still there. They haven't quite gone, have they? You feel like you're losing them really when you start forgetting things. You start forgetting, yeah, you know, the times, and it just doesn't feel, you don't feel like they're there anymore. And suddenly you have a dream, and they're back with you again. I mean, like the last few nights, I've had my mum and dad in my dreams constantly, which has been like very comforting, you know, because I've got no family, and I've got no close friends either. I've got no physical friends. Well, I don't know, I mean, I'm living in a house with 5 other people at home, and they're all okay and getting on well with it, so I guess, yeah, you know, but that's, they're just really a big problem. They're not people that are no particular, anyway, okay. Yeah. Oh no, sorry, no, ignore the sat nav. That's taking me back to Russell Road where I used to live. This is Penny Lane, as you see. There's Dovedale Towers, which I live opposite. Okay. Yeah, this is the Londis here, where I've got a guy in village where that's actually works. That's the church Paul sang in that I pointed out to you before, Paul McCartney. like where Freddie Mercury lived up there in that flat on the top. Yeah, we've done this tour before though, haven't we? And that's my house, the one with the yellow door. Lovely kind of avenue kind of atmosphere. Can't wait to like I can't wait for the summer. It's just idyllic, you know, as far as I'm concerned, performing and stuff. And I mean, yeah, it's not just that corner. There's other roads here. You've got a whole park, got Sefton Park around the corner as well. Okay then, so sorry, just stop indicating. Is that on? No. Okay. Right then. Park up and try not to wake Dave up because he's got on nights. That's his room there. Okay. Parking spaces here are like really hard to come by sometimes. It's quite scary because I don't want to end up having to park over on that road because I can't see it from my window. Beyond what I can see these spaces here, but these are always taken. Okay. So, right. Here we are. Trying to find a U-drive, it takes me ages every time. What I've found though is that if I can't find it, I just switch the there you are, I got it this time. But if you switch the engine off and then switch it on again, it kind of finds it faster. Okay then, make sure my stand's right down so I don't drop the fucking bike again. Which I didn't drop it. I had to lay it down once because I didn't put the kickstand down properly and it was already halfway to the floor, and obviously with a full tank and stuff. Half full tank particularly, you got a lot of it's going to be a bit top heavy, but hey, yeah, I got my just bought a little bit of camping stuff here. It's got stuff in the panniers, and also first instrument for taking on the road, apart from the foldable keyboard which is up there, is this little ukulele, basically because it's easy to carry. The tent, as you might have seen before, you know, when I got that from the unit, that's about that big, so I can pile this up to about here and stuff, and don't want to obscure the L plate, but you know, I mean, it'll be cool. I've got the panniers and I can put a rucksack on. I've got loads of rucksacks, so I'll be able to take quite a lot of stuff really. And the bike, you know, the bike's up to it definitely. It's just like kind of really steep hills if you're heavily laden, you know, like 1 in 4 maybe. You might struggle a little there, but no, it's cool. It's cool. It's not that talky, but it's a really cool bike, and I'm so happy with it. You know, I wouldn't swap it for anything. Okay, well, I love you. Leave you. See you later.